friends, it's Bree. Welcome back to the channel for another part of our Whimsy Let's Play. Now, you guys, we are just here with Mama Nick, who is making her babies some breakfast. It is in-game, yes, it is the day after prom, but I would like to think that maybe a few weeks have passed since then, and that means that we are getting down to the final days of our baby's teenhood. So that means that the kids are about to age up. Let me go ahead and actually just take a look here. Now, yes, because I did have to change the save into a brand new save, their ages are not exactly lined up, even though they are twins. So just ignore that. So Juniper has 6 days and Forest has 5 days. We're just going to be taking that as 5 days, and they will age up at the exact same time. It's just because of the whole new save thing, so don't worry about that. But we have 5 days, you guys, until our babies are no longer babies, and Miss Nick is just I feel like she's feeling really sentimental about that. So she is just making her babies some breakfast while they get some sleep here. Now, for this episode, I don't really have a whole lot planned. I do think that I want to spend some time with Forest and with Juniper because I think Juniper wants to really get more into her writing, get more into her storytelling. She is technically in the book club, but we never really did anything with that. So maybe we will do something with that club. I'm not entirely sure, but I do want to get her started on maybe writing a book. Or maybe to start getting her skill up there a little bit more. Maybe, let me actually see while I'm on the thought of it here. What is Miles's skill when it comes to writing? So he has actually maxed out the writing skill, which I think would be absolutely perfect if Dad were to help our little Junie Bear maybe just kind of work on her skill, and maybe he can mentor her a little bit. I haven't played around with that, but maybe he could kind of, I think that maybe came with hobbies, business and hobbies, that maybe he can actually be her mentor. So let's go ahead and do that today. And then for our Forest, for our little air bear, I want to get him ready for college. So he is actually sleeping the whole day away, but we need to come over here and we need to start working on his college application. We have some things that we need to get done before he can be accepted into college. And I'm also thinking that maybe we need to take a trip to, I think Brychester is kind of where he is leaning towards wanting to go. So maybe Mama will take her baby to Brychester for a little college tour. Now, in the last episode, we did have the babies go to prom, and it was eventful beyond belief. But now, because I think that a few weeks have passed, I do want to show you guys just a little bit of some updates that I did. I think Forest here probably got the brunt of the updates because this man, not this kid, okay, this whole ass man. Let me go ahead and get him up here and just show you what we're dealing with. Look at look at this cutie pie. What are you doing, love? He is growing a whole beard, you guys. Look at him. He also did go ahead and get a little haircut. And then actually, I'm going to go quickly and have him take a quick shower because this man is stinky. And I will show you guys his little updated outfit that we gave him. Look at Mr. Grumpus McGee here. Yes, we did go ahead and give him a brand new look. He is also a bit smidgen taller just because, I feel like some time has gone by. The kids are getting older, so I did want to go ahead and just spice up their look just a little bit to kind of show that age progression. But the biggest thing here is not only is his little peach fuzz here, but Forest has actually started wearing glasses. Now, he never wore glasses before, but as things have progressed, his eyesight has kind of gotten worse. It's not to the point where he needs them full time, and I'm thinking maybe he also just really likes to wear contacts. So he has his glasses in some of his outfits, but not all of them. So we'll see these little glasses popping up here and there, but I just think he looks so cute. He actually is starting to look older, and I am not ready for them to grow up, but also at the same time, I am really excited for Gen 2 to begin. I I have the idea and the storyline planned out for Forrest, and I'm really, really excited for it. So I just wanted to show you guys his little outfit. Now, I did go ahead and give Miss Junie a makeover as well. She is just about basically the same, but I gave her some quick outfits just to kind of, you'll see here in a second. Let me go ahead and give her a shower, and then I'll show you guys. So this is our baby girl. She has kind of been leaning more towards some leggings, some oversized hoodies. She's also going completely bare in the face. You know, normally with Juniper, she likes the dark eyeliner, the very heavy eyeshadow, and dark lip. But she is completely going barefaced. She's breaking out a lot more, and just her clothes just are not fitting the way they used to. So she's just like very uncomfortable right now. She's very bloated. I think maybe she's about to start her period or something. I'm not entirely sure, but she's just not really into the tights and the short skirts that she was into previously. She's just kind of opting to go with some oversized clothing and her hoodies and things like that. I don't know. She's just kind of going through something. She's a little bit more distant than she even normally is. We know that Juniper, she's not the black sheep of the family, but she definitely kind of keeps to herself a little bit more. But even now, she's just kind of keeping to herself more than normal. I actually even think that, yeah, she has the distant childhood phase here. This teen has become distant. Being near and interacting with family has started to stress them out. The world just doesn't understand them. So she's going through something, you guys. I'm not entirely sure exactly what it is, but she's just wanting to be by herself and not really, I don't know, interact with her family as much as normal. So she's just kind of going through something, and she's just, I don't know, she's just so uncomfortable in her own skin. So we'll have to keep an eye on her, make sure everything is okay. But I do want to come over here. The day is getting away from us, and I really want Forrest to go ahead and get his college application out of the way, or at least let us get that started, because there are many different aspects of this application that we don't have a whole lot of time to get through. So I want to make sure that he at least gets that started, because I'm thinking that Forrest will most likely move out once he ages up into a young adult. I don't know exactly where yet, but his parents have acquired a good bit of money. Now, I would have to look at Gen 2 rules and see how much he is technically allowed to bring over with him. We might kind of fudge that and get him an apartment, or maybe he will move into the dorms. I'm not entirely sure, but he does want to go to college. That is his big dream. And then for Juniper, I'm not entirely sure, you guys, if she is going to go to college or not. What we could do is maybe have them go to college together and maybe share an apartment or something like that, and they both get their degrees at the same time. I don't know. Juniper, again, she's just kind of, she's not really thinking about the future so much right now. She's just going through her teenage feels. So we're just going to kind of let her and see what she wants to do. I do think she actually did get this want to study language and literature at university. So maybe I'm wrong, and maybe she really does want to go to college. But at the same time, she's not kind of preparing for it like Forrest is. She's not really working on her college application and getting all of those things out of the way. She's just kind of doing whatever it is Juniper is doing. But Forrest is ready. He is so excited to go to college. This is really where he is going to blossom into who Forrest is meant to be. So let's go ahead, let's start this university application and just kind of see what it is that Forrest needs to do to submit this. Okay, so Forrest has begun his university application. In order to complete his application, both universities require an essay, an admissions interview, 2 letters of recommendation, and a high school transcript. You should put together those application materials before reviewing and submitting his completed application. Perfect. Oh, geez. Hi. In the mood for some retail therapy. Want to come to the flea market? Not really. I'm sorry, dude. I know you're kind of like our uncle or something like that, but we are really busy. So we need to go ahead and maybe, let's see. It is Sunday and they've got 5 days. I guess we can go ahead and get these out of the way, it looks like. I think those are pretty quick. Let's see here. The transcript, the recommendation, letter of recommendation, and then what was the other one? The other letter of recommendation. So let's go ahead and get those out of the way. Okay, perfect. So Forrest's teacher has received his recommendation request and will let him know when it is sent. Forrest's school has received his transcripts request and will notify him. And then Forrest's counselor has also received the request. So perfect. Those are all out of the way. And then let's see what else we can do. I think we can potentially start studying for his entrance exams. I think that entrance exam, let me see where that is. I think it is probably on certain days, I want to say. And I think it might be closer to the weekends. Oh my gosh, Forrest, come over here, please. But I don't think that he can actually do it until he studies. So we're going to probably have him spend the majority of today just studying for his exam. And Bear is hungry. I need to actually take care of these animals. What is going on? Look at that. Hello? There is food. Has anybody else noticed this? Now, I've noticed this not only in this series, my Joy of Life series, and then also the Legacy that I'm just playing in my own personal save, but my animals, my dogs in particular, will not feed themselves. Like, they have an entire full thing of food here, and then it just says they're starving, feed them, right? They don't actually come over and feed themselves until they're starving. So I don't know what is going on with that. How thought-provoking. Forrest seems to enjoy that conversation with Juniper, especially when they explored more serious, thought-provoking topics. A good conversation becomes great once the mind is engaged. Could this mean that Forrest likes deep thoughts? Yeah, I can definitely see that. Now, my question is, what is Juniper coming over here and talking to Forrest about? What are the deep thoughts that she's telling him? Something about a ghost, like maybe what happens after death. Spread the gloom. She's just kind of like literally going through it, you guys. Now, on top of that, it's, oh my gosh. Okay, so there's a little bit of tea going on with Wolfgang. Like, you can kind of see their relationship has gone down just a little bit. The sad fact is, I wouldn't say that he has ghosted her, but he's definitely not been as communicative as he normally has been. Like, normally they're very chatty. They talk all the time on the phone, texting, that sort of thing. Like, they stay up throughout the night talking to each other, but just something is kind of going on with them. He is also not, he's just not wanting to talk to her. Like, he's giving her one-word responses, and he's really just not putting in the effort. And I think that is probably what is going on with Juniper. She is just kind of feeling that neglect in their relationship. I don't even remember. Did he ask her to be his girlfriend? No, he didn't. So they're not even technically together. They literally just went to prom together. They hooked up, first ever woohoo partner, that sort of thing. She's just feeling fine. She doesn't really know how he feels. She doesn't know like how he is feeling in their relationship. So she's just really confused with him right now. Like, why is he not texting her back? Why is he not talking to her? I think I'm going to go ahead and send a text to him and just be like, where are you? Like, it's been a while since we have talked to each other. Like, hello? Like, first of all, like, you slept with me, right? So, like, why the sudden shift in your affections towards me is, like, kind of where her mind is. And then look here. So, new popularity status. Popularity during the high school years equates to social status. Being popular can open up both administrative jealousy, emulation, and annoyances from peers, while opening up doors for more social opportunities and perks. Forrest is now popular. Other Sims will know this about him and may or may not affect how others view him, respond to invitations, conversations, or requests. As if we didn't already know that about him. Our little class clown, our little class favorite. Like, everybody knows Forrest. Everybody loves Forrest. He is always good for a laugh and a joke. And then I also did want to show you guys, I'm really excited about this, but I went ahead and gave some of the kids a makeover. So I went and did the Price twins. So this is Sydney Price, and we are still, this man, you guys, we are still feeling very attracted to him. I kept everything the same except just gave him some CC, gave him that sporty look, and he looks so cute. And then I also gave, let me see here, I gave Savannah, who I would love to end up being more friends with her, especially for Forrest. Like, I think that Savannah would be a really good friend for him, so I would love for them to go and hang out. But this is her look, and she looks so pretty. Again, didn't change anything about her except just giving her some CC. And then who was the other one? I gave somebody else a makeover as well. Let me find. I think it's actually one of Juniper's friends. Yes, Greta. So Greta is somebody that Juniper is actually pretty close with. They have good compatibility, and they are currently friends. And this is her look. It's very edgy, very like alternative, which is something that Juniper really loves. She loves that aesthetic. I love Greta's makeover. I think she looks so cute. So I definitely want them to get together and just kind of hang out more. Love this makeover. And Miss Junie did complete her homework for the day, so that is pretty great. Now, something I want to quickly do, I know Forrest has it in his inventory. He actually has a journal that he likes to write in and put down his thoughts. He doesn't really use it that often, but it is something he likes to do. Now, I would love for Juniper to also have one, so I think I'm quickly going to go into build mode, and I'm going to give her a journal as well. Okay, so we've got that for Miss Junie here, and I think that she kind of wants to come over here and complain about everything and everyone. Like, she is just the most, I don't even know, she is just super in her feels today, so we're just going to have her sort those out, because I do know that Miles is one. Why is he glowing? He is one to really push mental health and expressing their feelings. Why is this man glowing? Hold on. Gloom, glorious gloom, from reveling in gloom. Call him wicked if you like, but Miles finds a little morbid conversation delightful from time to time. I guess maybe Juniper told him something a little gloomy, but this man also has a fear of death, so is that why he is glowing? Like, am I crazy? Do you guys see that? Like, there is like a kind of bluish, grayish, like, hue to him. It's so weird. I've never seen that before. Now, I also did want to go and show you guys some of the little pictures that we have put up around the house. Miss Junie, of course, she has her pictures of her and Wolfgang from prom and from the after party. And then we've got the cute little picture of Forrest and his sister in the photo booth. And then let's see here. This was also pre-Sydney makeover, so we do have this little picture of Forrest and Sydney together. I kind of think that Forrest might have the smallest bit of a crush on Sydney, is kind of what I'm thinking. But then we also have in our beautiful wall of Generation 1 pictures, we've got this picture here of Juniper and Forrest here on their prom day, and they just look so cute and so stinking sweet. Okay, so let me come over here and just check on how Forrest is doing. It does look like he is almost done studying his exams. He still has that freaking limp leg, which I have no idea how that happened. How are you feeling, my dear? My dear, she is actually really freaking exhausted. She's going out here to sleep in the enclosure. No, it is storming out. You can't do that, love. Why don't you come over here and maybe take a nap? That's also something else that I have just been noticing more and more about her as well, is that she is just really sleeping so much. Like, she is tired all of the time. She is taking multiple naps throughout the day. I don't know what is going on with her. And honestly, I kind of think that Nick is kind of also sensing that something is going on with her daughter. Now, is she going to do anything about it? I don't know. Is Nick the one to kind of, I don't know, pry into her children's lives? I don't know. What can we do? I actually think there is like a way that you can snoop through some of your children's things. Does she? Oh my gosh. Okay. So we know. Let's have a conversation here real quick here. Actually, okay, so hold on. Forrest has finished the university entrance exam study course. He should be well prepared for the exams. Also, awesome. And look at all of those awesome skills that he got. He's actually level 4 of the writing skill. So I think we're probably going to see if there's anything else that he can do with his university application. Let's go. He actually needs to schedule an admissions interview and write the application essay. But since he did just prepare for that entrance exam, let's go ahead and actually have him take that really quick. It's 100 simoleons. That is nothing. Our boy is going to ace this and do so well. And I actually wonder if he's going to get any scholarships. I know it's probably based off of skills. And are their skills even that bad? He actually has a lot of skills. They're just kind of lower. So is he going off to his entrance exam? He's trying. He's going to limp there. He'll get there in 5 days. Okay. So back to what I was saying about Miss Juniper. Nick is really, she is concerned about her daughter because of the sleeping, the moodiness, she's also been kind of hungry lately, so I'm not entirely sure what that is about. But here's the thing, right? Addiction runs in their family on Miles's side. If you guys remember back in the day with Miles's brother, Elijah, I forgot his name. And also, if I remember correctly, Miles as well, he struggled with alcohol, but they both have addiction. They do have that too, Brie. Oh my god. No, I meant to say, and then Miles interrupted me. They both have addiction in their blood. They're both, actually both recovering addicts, right? So for Nick to kind of know that about her husband and that genetic side of like what's going on with their family, she's kind of wondering if Juniper isn't getting involved in something, because remember, her and Miles both really do not like Wolfgang, and so they kind of see him as a very suspicious, bad influence on their daughter. So Nick specifically is really worried what is happening with these Sims, right? Nick is really worried that Juniper is getting herself into some trouble, and I'm kind of worried about her too, you guys. Like, look at this. She's such a good kid, though. She is taking care of the house, but she is still really tired. That nap, it kind of helped a little bit, but maybe not a whole lot. I don't know, you guys. You're going to have to tell me what you're kind of thinking. But I think in the meantime, while Forrest is out at his entrance exam, I am going to have Juniper come over here and just kind of work on her writing, because I think her writing skill, let me see. Her writing skill is only level 2, and she wants to be a famous author. She wants to write books, and I think she wants to write horror books. I think that kind of fits her. Now, I'm wondering, can Miles actually come over here and mentor her? Is that like a possibility? How do you do that? I wonder if he can mentor her while she is writing. Now, I don't know if she'll necessarily like that, again, because she is feeling very distant from her family. Oh my gosh, and she is checking her phone. Freaking Wolfgang is just not responding to her, you guys. What the I mean, go at it if that is what you feel the need to do. Okay, so Port Promise has officially become green. I honestly kind of forgot even about that. Juniper can now write short stories and write excuse notes for other Sims. I actually think that she might be really interested in writing some short stories to start out on, and maybe that's how she can earn a little bit of cash, is like publishing those short stories. Can you guys finish up, because I actually really need Miles, please? Let me see if I can click on Juniper and maybe come over here and mentor writing. You two are so sweet, and it is sickening, okay? We know. You're happily in love. What? Did Nick... I just kind of wonder if Nick is... Would Nick do it, you guys? Okay, would Nick... Juniper's in here. She's not really paying attention. She's working with her daddy. Would Nick come in here and snoop, you guys? Oh, I don't know. Is there a way? I think you actually can snoop, right? I don't know, but let's come in here. Oh, I don't want Nick to do this. This is so bad. This is so crossing boundaries and not really trusting your children, but oh, I don't know. Nick, don't do it. Okay, but she just, she doesn't trust Wolfgang. Okay, she's just really has a bad feeling about this whole situation. Okay, I don't know. I think Nick is going to maybe make some dinner. I think everybody is super hungry. So let's come over here, make some dinner, and let's do some meatloaf. That sounds really good, actually. She didn't do it, you guys. Nick did not snoop through Juniper's stuff. She just went in there and she saw the pictures on the wall and she's just like, I can't do this. But I do think a conversation with Juniper is warranted. I think Nick is going to sit down maybe tonight, maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. And she's going to kind of ask her what is going on. And I don't know if it is obvious or not, but there is something going on with Juniper, you guys. Y'all, look how fast our girls level is going up with this this mentoring. I need to do this more often, especially with my Sims that have higher skills. But it looks like our Forest baby is back. Forest did very well on the university entrance exam. Congrats, submitting those top scores to the universities is sure to bolster Forest's application. I am so excited for him. Oh my god, he has got to pee and he is exhausted. Go pee, love, and then you can come here and grab yourself a serving, and Mama is also going to grab a serving. Eric Ortega, who is that? Hey, Nick, I have a crush on... Okay, I don't really care. And then I think you two are probably going to come in here. See, she is starving again. Learning from a literary legend. Learn from the best writer out there and you might join their ranks one day. I love that. I love how she is following in her daddy's footsteps. I just love that. And did you guys see her little hoodie here? You guys remember? She was so obsessed with Harry Pufferhead. That's right, Henry Pufferhead back in the day. So of course she has got to be repping that with her outfits. We didn't forget about that. That was one of her interests as a kid. And that was also one of her inspirations to go and write her own books. I love this so much, you guys. We don't honestly get a whole... Oh, Nikki. We don't get a whole lot of family dinners, honestly. Freaking Nick. I love her. She just loves her family so much, you guys. And honestly, you know, the whole wanting to go through Juniper's things, it's just... Honestly, I don't want you to think the worst of Nick. Like, she is literally just coming from a place of worry with her daughter. Like, she knows how rough being a teenager can be. And she just does not want... She doesn't want Juniper to go down a bad path. Something else that I noticed is this sage bush is finally perfect. Now, one could probably say that this is actually where the end of Generation 1 is and not the previous episodes, but we are finally able to come over here and bask in your garden's greatness. I'm actually going to go ahead and have Nick do this because this is something we have been working on forever, and we finally have a perfect plant and a perfect healthy garden. Good job, Nikki. I'm so proud of you, baby. What are you hiding, my love? Why are you pulling away from your family? I'm so worried about you. She actually keeps gravitating, despite being distant to her family right now, she is gravitating towards Forest. So I wonder if she's not going to open up to her mom and dad, but maybe she will open up to her twin. I don't know, but I'm going to come... Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Okay. No, okay, I'm gonna come over here and have her use the bathroom. And Forrest, baby, I'm gonna send you off to bed because you're about to pass out and die on me, and I can't be having that. And then I'm probably gonna have... Okay, you can go to bed, and then we'll probably just have Mom and Dad clean up around the house because this family, they live... Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. This family lives like a bunch of piggies. Okay. I want to talk a little bit about what is going on with Miss Juniper. Okay, so we saw this here. We can take a pregnancy test. Juniper is a little bit worried, you guys, because let me come over here and let's, if I can click on anything, hello. And let's take a look at, oh my gosh, so we can actually visit the doctor to evaluate fertility health risk or go get emergency birth control. Maybe it might be a little bit too late for that. But Juniper is going to check her app, you guys, because something is not entirely quite right. Like, if she is correct in what the app says, she was supposed to start her period a week or so ago. So she's just like a little bit late. I don't know. That's a little bit suspicious because, I mean, she is still relatively young, so she hasn't had that many periods, I'd assume. She maybe just started her period. I don't know. She's about 17, so maybe that's wrong. What is happening over here? Chat with Wolfgang? Where's Wolfgang? Is he here? Holy crap. Did he actually come and freaking talk to us? What? Is this him? No. I don't know where Wolfgang is. But, like, her periods have always been really regular. And so for it to be about a week late is just really suspicious. I honestly think there is something hormonal going on with her. Something... Maybe she's getting sick. I'm not entirely sure. Let's find Wolfgang because I really think that she is just about had it with this family here today. Where is he? Let's see if we can focus the camera. Oh, he is out here. Honey, it is a freaking blizzard. What are you doing out here? But she is excited to see him. Like, she has not seen this man in a good bit, and he really does not want to freaking talk to her. Like, he's very, very rarely answering her back. So for him to come all the way out here to see her is actually really sweet. Look, she's running out to him. She's jogging up to him. Aww. She missed him so much, you guys. I don't know. I just think there is something going on. Not only with Juniper, but I think there is something going on with Wolfgang as well. He's maybe just not... Can I not kiss him? Kiss in the snow. He's maybe not as interested in her as Juniper is interested in him, is kind of the vibes that I am getting. And does that make him a bad guy? Yeah, kind of, if it literally the only thing that he wanted out of her he got. So guys, we have exactly 2 days, today and Tuesday, to get Mr. Forrest up to at least a B. Would I like him to be an A student? Absolutely. Do I think we can do that? Probably not. This man did kind of, you know, slack off a little bit in high school, but we have Christmas and then winter break. So these are the last couple of days of their high school years. We need to get him cracked down on his studies. So I think we're going to go ahead, get Forrest up, get him all ready to go to school, and he is going to really push it today, you guys, and try and get his grades up. Look at him being all studious with his little button up and his little glasses. I just absolutely love him. I wonder real quick, we have about an hour until school starts, but I wonder if we can go ahead and submit, let me see here. Yeah, go ahead and submit your entrance exam scores. So we can go ahead and check that off. Did he actually do his freaking homework? Oh my God. Forrest, how do you expect to go into a freaking Ivy League school, become a teacher, all of those things when you're not even doing your dang homework? I doubt he can probably, let me go ahead and actually see if I can at least get some of his homework done. I don't think we're going to go to school with them today, you guys. And honestly, Juniper is still freaking asleep. Do you guys think, I wonder if Forrest should wake her up because she is just absolutely conked out. She's getting a little bit hungry, but it looks like Mama and Dad are probably about to get up. And I think she is going to probably come in here and wake Juniper up because this one thing about June is she doesn't miss school, right? Like she doesn't sleep in like this. Okay, sends all students alone. Yeah, we're not gonna. Okay, so she did eventually get up. Oh, my game is lagging. Actually, honey, I think this is probably not the best outfit for you right now. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and skip school just for a second because I think you need to get into something a little bit more comfortable. She looks so pretty though. I do really love this. So let's go on to school. Oh no, ask for advice. Oh, I wonder what advice she's gonna ask her daddy about. Okay, Forrest, honey, like, you've got to go to school. I know you should have probably done your homework over the weekend, but you were out partying at all hours of the night. Now, do I think that Juniper is going to work really hard today? I do want Forrest to actively participate, but again, Juniper has something going on with her. She is kind of spacey right now, so I'm thinking she is probably gonna sleep. She's really tired. She can't keep her eyes open. Again, I think she's kind of coming down with something. She's not feeling the best right now, so we're gonna have her sleep and probably just spend the rest of the day with these two. Oh my gosh, are you two fighting again? Why are they fighting? Meddling affairs. Don't worry, folks. Nick has her ear to the ground and knows what's right for everyone. Whether or not they want to hear Nick is their own fault. Oh my god. Okay, so do you guys think that maybe Nick is sharing her worries about Juniper with Miles, and Miles is kind of like, no, I don't really see, like, she's a teenager. She's going to be moody. She's going to be withdrawn. She's not going to want to spend time with her parents all the time. Like, I think you're kind of overreacting. And Nick's like, absolutely not. Like, I know my children. I know something is kind of going on with her. Ooh, oh my gosh. Their relationship, like, their romance is still really good, but their friendship, like, Nick wasn't happy about that at all. And Juniper's manners fell out of range to earn the good manners trait, and also fell out of range to earn the responsible trait. Poor frickin' Junie Bear. I love her so much, and I just really hope that everything ends up being okay. Like, I worry about her. Me, Mama Brie worries about these kids. Bathroom cash. While taking a quick break, Forrest spies some money just sitting on the sink in the bathroom. Should he slide it in his locker for safekeeping, or just turn it into the principal right away? For Forrest, he would definitely turn it in. He is not a thief. He's not that kind of a bad kid. He may be a class clown, but he's not going to go steal. The principal acknowledges the courage it took to bring the money to him when he launches into a 20-minute speech about honesty and integrity that Forrest tunes out halfway through, but the principal does insist that Forrest's teacher give him some extra credit for good citizenship. Good job, Forrest. He got a small gain of his performance. It looks like we are being prompted to potentially start applying for scholarships for Forrest. So that is something we can do today. And then Forrest is also in the range to earn the compassionate trait. My boy, I love that so much. He is definitely just a very sweet kid. And I kind of think that his head is also just really focused on college right now, and he's not entirely seeing that something is also going on with his sister. He's kind of being a little bit oblivious to it as well. I think Nick is the only one that can kind of see through Juniper's hard exterior. Okay, you guys, so we have skipped school, it seems, and we are back at the junkyard where Mr. Wolfgang took us for our very first date, and we have a reason why we are here. And I think it's been pretty obvious. Juniper has something that she just found out, so I don't know if she is ready to say the words. I don't know if she is ready to acknowledge it herself. But I think it is pretty obvious what is going on with her, and honestly, I am just completely shocked and in awe of what to do with her. Oh my god, she is breaking out. She is so sad, but we do need to have Wolfgang come over, you guys, and we need Oh gosh, should we send him a sad text? Because he has been ignoring us for so long. He came over last night. I think maybe he was looking for a hookup, but Juniper just was not into it. Maybe she was. I don't know. But he ended up leaving. They kissed for like 2.5 seconds, and oh my god, my baby. Y'all, I cannot believe that this is happening to her. Okay, so I'm not even ready to just say the words yet. So let's see. Oh, she's feeling very confident, but we know, oh, she's got this. She knows that she is capable of handling this situation, even though it is such a big thing. He didn't text us freaking back. Oh my god. I almost called him Forrest. Wolfgang, like, I need you to come over, dude. Let me go ahead and invite him here and just be like, look, I need to talk to you. Like, this is not a fun back and forth. You not freaking answering me. Like, you need to come here to this place. Okay, so he said he's coming over. She's feeling confident, like confident enough to know that she can handle telling Wolfgang the news that she needs to tell him. Okay, so Wolfgang has shown up and we need to break the news to him. And I don't know if Juniper is really feeling like she is ready, but there are decisions that need to be made, and they need to be made fast. So we're probably going to have to do a little bit of some imagination here. If the moods do not match what is happening, do not be concerned, but things are not confident. Things are not happy. So if they are acting that way, it is just because of the Sims. But we need to come over here, you guys. And we need to, oh my god, we need to announce unwanted pregnancy. Yes. Juniper is pregnant, you guys. Oh, she's at least giving him a hug. And she is going right into it. Let me get a close-up. Oh, no. He's not taking it well. How is he taking it? Oh, he is not taking it well. He is not taking it well. Okay, so yeah, I mean, the cat's out of the bag with that one, right? I think it was a little bit obvious, but yes, Juniper 100% is pregnant, hence the baggy clothes, hence the moodiness, hence the sleepiness, hence the nausea. Oh my god. Okay, so shared dismay. He is yelling at her. Oh, not my Junie Bear. Juniper's partner fully understood how distraught she is at the news of this pregnancy because they feel the exact same way. It helps Juniper not feel alone in this experience. At least they have that going for them. But, like, I think he is honestly, he just freaking yelled at her. So, like, I think he's blaming her, you guys. Juniper did not expect to have a child and is really not sure that she wants it at all. But it's happening. What should she do? Oh my god. Now, honey, you cannot be mad at just her because, like, it takes two to make a baby. What is he feeling? An unwanted child on the way. What will Wolfgang and his partner do? They do not plan to have a baby and they don't want this pregnancy to be. But it's a little late to think that way now. Yeah, no freaking shit, dude. Wolfgang's partner announced being pregnant. It hit Wolfgang now how young he still is, how little he wants anything major and life-changing happening at this point in time, how little he feels ready to handle such a thing, impossible not to freak out. That is all very fair. That is all very valid. Oh my god, and he is enjoying being mean to her. Holy crap. Okay, so she has just expressed that she is pregnant to him, and of course, this is Wolfgang. Obviously, I think he is probably going to come over here, and I do think he blames her. Like, I think he... Oh my god. Okay, so... Yeah, bemoan not having used birth control. Come on, dude. Like, it is also on you to supply that. Like, neither one of you were being freaking smart. But, like, honestly, you're both in this predicament now. So, like, you guys have to kind of grow up a little bit and figure out what you're gonna do. Oh my god. Okay. Let me see what else we're able to do here. I do think that she is going to discuss hopelessness about future with baby, and just I don't know. I think maybe she is also a little bit in shock, whereas he's like, absolutely not. Wolfgang is not excited about this. He does not want this at all. Oh god, look at them. If he is being 100% honest with himself and with Juniper, he is probably going to ask her to terminate the pregnancy. Here is the problem. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Juniper's partner is asking her if she would consider terminating her pregnancy. Juniper also thinks she should. Juniper does not want that. Let fate decide. I don't know. I kind of want to do let fate decide, but I also kind of think that maybe, again, Juniper is not, like, her mind is all over the place. She has not really let this set in. Like, reality has not set in for her yet. Like, she literally just found out today in school, you guys. Like, literally was in the stall, took the freaking pregnancy test, and immediately hightailed it out of there, okay? And was like, I think she was thinking that she could confide in Wolfgang, but I think he's a little bit older than her. I want to say, like, I maybe want to say he has already graduated, or he is like a little bit older than her. So I think maybe she thought that she can confide in him and like he would know what to do, but his like literal first thought is to end the pregnancy. And I don't know if that is what Juniper wants right now. Like, she hasn't thought about it. But let's let fate decide. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to let fate decide, and we're going to see what happens. Let fate decide. I suppose it might be the best choice for our situation. So I think they're deciding whether or not that is a possibility for them, whether or not that is something that they want to do. I'm not going to have her go and do it right now because, again, Juniper is not... I think they're both maybe leaning towards that, but again, it's not really clicking that like this is happening for her. Like, I don't know if she is really understanding the gravity of the situation. And for Wolfgang, like, he is not taking this well at all, you guys, and he has made up his mind, okay? He does not want this pregnancy. He honestly, I think, is coming to terms that I don't know if he is ready to commit to this pregnancy or to Juniper, and I really do think that he kind of blames her for it. And he is probably going to... He was distant before. Like, I really honestly think that that is all he wanted from her, was to hook up. I mean, oh my gosh. Okay. Let me see. And I think he's kind of getting mad at her that she is not automatically, like, jumping towards like going and dealing with the pregnancy, because she is having, I wouldn't say second thoughts, because she's really young and doesn't want to have a baby yet, but like that option is a really big decision, and there's other things that she could potentially do and think about. And I think that's really getting under Wolfgang's skin, because she's not jumping to just end it. Yeah, so we are definitely going to argue about the pregnancy, because, like, his attitude towards this, like, honestly, you know, they're in it together, and he should just kind of support her no matter what, right? Like, it took two of them to do this. This isn't what I want. Well, neither is it, like, it's not what I want either, Wolfgang, okay? But we both did this, and now we both have to... honestly deal with the consequences. Honestly, yeah, we're gonna ask for partner support no matter what. I don't know if he is going to honestly accept that. Oh my god, he's not. Juniper feels this argument is so exhausting. There is no words to describe how they're feeling right now. Y'all, my dogs in the background are not understanding the severity of this situation. So, oh my god. So I think, honestly, Juniper is going to come in here and she is going to freaking yell at him, because what do you mean? Like, you're not going to support what I want? You're not going to support, like, hello, I'm the one that has to carry this baby. Okay? And honestly, it should be my freaking decision, right? Like, yeah, she is going to freaking yell at him, because this is absolutely too much. Like, he is being being a dick. I am kind of leaning towards, not keeping it either, but like, you shouldn't just demand that that's what I do, okay? Like, you should at least have a conversation about it. We should talk about it together. Hell, maybe I should even tell, like, my parents, and he's like, no, absolutely not. Like, your parents aren't, like, what do you think they're going to just, like, support your decision? Like, you obviously don't make very good decisions, Juniper. Like, this, you got yourself into this situation in the first place. And she's like, got myself into this situation? Are you kidding me, Wolf? Like, hello? We both did this. And oh, it looks like she won. Oh, good job. So let's go ahead, yell at him again, because, like, we're not appreciating the way that you're freaking talking to us. Okay, so yeah, I don't think that this conversation really went the way that Juniper thought it was going to. Like, they're kind of at a stalemate. And I am not saying that Juniper is leaning towards keeping the baby. I'm not at all. I think that she just wants to take a minute to think about it and not just rush into anything. And honestly, more than anything, I think that she wants her mom. But Wolfgang is just not seeing it from her perspective. At the end of the day, he thinks that she needs to make the decision now, and that is that. He thinks there is no other option. He doesn't want to get her parents involved, because then his parents are going to be involved, or his mom is going to be involved. And I think, oh, yeah, this is not going good at all, you guys. Yeah, he is being an absolute douche to her and saying, you know what, if this is how you want to be, then I honestly don't think there is anything between us. And where is it here? I do want to demand. But in the middle of it all, he likes freaking smart Sims and oh-my Sims. Let me tell my story here, please, Sims. Their relationship has taken a massive freaking hit. And I think it says asked to just be friends, but I think this is more of him saying, look, we've gotten ourselves in, or you've gotten me into a situation I do not want to be in. I don't really want anything to do with you anymore. And yeah, they are ending their romantic satisfaction, but I honestly don't even think it's them, like, again, asking to be friends or anything. I think it's like literally him breaking it off with her and being like, look, I think he's calling her all kinds of bad names. He is really trying to make it out to be like it is her fault. So I think what we're going to do is probably put their romance at like -50. And then I also probably think that maybe their friendship is down to like a 10 as well. So on another note, I did just want to show you guys that Forrest did end up getting his grades up, and he is now a high school B student. So he is on his way to that A. Do I think that is going to happen? I don't know, but he does need to come in here and do his homework, because he did not do it in the last, he didn't do it over the weekend, so he is a little bit behind on the homework. And Miss Juniper is home from what just happened, and honestly, you guys, she wants her mommy. Okay, she wants her mom, and she is feeling, I know it says that she's feeling very confident, but that is not exactly how she is feeling. She is feeling devastated. She is feeling overwhelmed. She is feeling scared. And she just wants her mom, because her mom will know exactly what to do. So she is going to come out here. It looks like Miss Nick is making some skewers for dinner. And so she is very sad. She has got first permanent separation. Well, you know how it is. You always believe that things can last forever. You make promises, you believe other Sims' promises, and then life happens. It draws distance between beings that were close. It fosters conflict where they used to be only peace. It brings weariness to a love that seemed eternal. And one day, a couple breaks, like Juniper's. So, like, I literally think that she thinks that they were absolutely in love and were going to be together forever. But that is just not what happened and what is not going to happen, because no matter what, the things that he has said to her, like, she cannot go back from that. So she's going to come in here and she's going to give her mommy a hug and she's going to be like, I need to talk to you both. And she is feeling a little bit confident. She says, I've got this. So I do think she is feeling this is the right move. Her mom and her dad are here and she is so scared, my Judy bear. Oh my God, what are they going to say? How are they going to feel about this? All right, so I believe Juniper is just going to bite the bullet and she is going to tell her mom and her dad that she is pregnant. Okay, hun, I am here for you. We are all here for you. Oh my God, and look at Miss Nick's face. She looks so suspicious. I'm actually kind of wondering if she doesn't already, like, know or is, like, kind of thinking already. But look, okay, all right. Oh, I don't want to unpause. I'm, like, so scared. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay. Oh my God, Nick. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. But we're gonna leave this on a cliffhanger. We're gonna leave this episode right here. Let me know. Oh, you have to let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments below. Our little girl, our little Jeannie Bear, is officially pregnant, you guys, and she just told her mom and her dad, and Nick is sobbing. Okay, she is not having this. But you guys are going to have to let me know what you think and what you guys are suspecting for the future episodes. But if you guys are enjoying this series or any of the series that I post on the channel, go ahead and subscribe to see more. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye, everybody.